Who released this audio? This is a supposed phone conversation between Oyedepo and Peter Obi. It's supposed to be a private conversation. Now, let's, for the sake of argument, assume that it is a real conversation. Let's assume that it is not a deep fake, which it is. For the sake of argument, we assume that it is real. Now, the question is, if it is real and it's a private conversation, who released the audio? Who released the audio? Because if it is real and it's a private conversation, then it means that somebody violated the Constitution of Nigeria. Somebody broke the law, releasing this audio into the public domain. That's what it means. It would either mean that it's either Peter Obi released it or Oyedepo released it, or a third party, which in this case would be the government or security agencies, might have leaked it. All right. Now, if it is the government agencies that leaked it, on what grounds did they leak it? We need to begin to take this thing into account if we are serious about saving Nigeria. The country is on a downward trend. It's on a spiral on a journey out of control. And if we continue to watch things like this and the security agencies don't take appropriate actions, then we might just watch Nigeria spiral out of control. Perhaps that's the desire of some wicked people out there. But then it's important that we identify who released this audio. DSS, police, this is where you should prove your worth and prove your mettle. Who released this audio? If you're in, for the sake of peace in Nigeria, you need to come out and tell us who did this. I know that the DSS has the resources to determine who released this audio. In the interest of peace, don't let us pander to politicians. In the interest of peace and unity of Nigeria, to forestall breakdown of law and order, DSS, can you please tell us who released this audio so appropriate steps can be taken against that person? Because if it is real, if it's a real phone conversation between Peter Obi and Oyedepo, then somebody broke the law by releasing the audio. Somebody broke the law. We need to know who, and it is your responsibility as DSS. It is your responsibility as police to tell us who did this. Now, if it is not real, which I believe very strongly from the checks that I have done, that it is fake, somebody also released it. That person needs to be found. There are easy tools to find out who the first uploader of this fake information, this doctored information is. The police, the DSS, now needs to rise up to prove to Nigerians that they are indeed up to the task of defending the integrity of Nigeria. Whoever did this may well be foreign or local, but in any case, we need to identify who they are. Who released this audio? Whether it is real or whether it is fake, a crime has been committed by releasing it. And this is not the first time. When the leaked audio of the SPV saga for Atiku came out, we saw the person who uploaded it and the person was ready to defend it. But when the deep fakes of the conversation that took place between Atiku, Tambuwal, and Okowa, when it also got released, it was so obvious that it was fake. But nothing was done to bring to book those people who actually perpetrated that falsehood. Now it is rearing its ugly head again against Peter Obi and Bishop David Oyedepo. DSS, this is a call to duty for you. You must save Nigeria. You must prove that the taxpayers' money are not a waste by rising up to the occasion and telling Nigerians who uploaded this leak. Who uploaded this leak? Who uploaded this leak? We need to find out, and we cannot let it go. Necessary legal actions must be taken upon identification of who leaked this audio to the public. We can't continue like this. If this is the propaganda that Festus Keyamo promised, because he said it on that interview with Seun Okinbaloye on channels, that right now they are going to give propaganda for propaganda. Obedience are not a propaganda people. Now, if you think that there is propaganda and you want to return propaganda for propaganda, is this the propaganda? If it is, let us know. The propaganda is becoming too much of a joke. It's a joke taken too far, and the DSS must do something. Who released the audio? Nigerians need to know, and you owe it to Nigerians. I'm talking about the DSS, I'm talking about the police. You owe it to Nigerians to tell us who released this audio. We can't continue like this. This was where we were when somebody just all of us out of nowhere created an account and made a post that Igbos are no longer wanted in Lagos, and made a post that the Igbos own Lagos, that the Igbos are coming to chase away the Yorubas out of Lagos, that Lagos is a no man's land. Somebody just made those creations, those fake posts, to cause trouble, and it succeeded. At least we saw the APC ride on it, even though at the end of the day we found out that the people who started these things were actually APC campaign team members, and nothing happened to them. Now that happened, and nothing happened to those who were responsible. We cannot allow the same thing to happen for this one. This is a joke taken too far. Before the police comes to tell us that it's a joke, it is a joke taken too far, and the police, the DSS, must rise up to the occasion. They must tell Nigerians who did this so that appropriate actions will be taken to forestall a recurrence of this, to forestall the breakdown of law and order.